Welcome back to Donington Park for the second race press conference of the weekend for the Bennetts British Superbike Championship. Third place in race 2 today, Lee Jackson for the Cheshire Mouldings FS3 Racing Kawasaki team. Lee, yesterday, and we've been talking about it today, you said you thought the race would be tougher today, the extra laps and how it was warmer today would have an effect. Talk us through it and your strategy for that one.
Yeah, I got a good start, and my game plan was never to lead really. I wanted to sit in the group, but as the race panned out, I could see the pace was getting slightly faster and faster, so I tried to make my way up near the front, and Kyle unfortunately fell off, which then left me down in fourth. So then I made the pass on Glenn, because I could see Brad and Jace were just chipping away up the road, and I managed to go with him for half of the race, but unfortunately it wasn't quite what my game plan, and them guys had a lot more pace than me today, so I did the best I could. I think the tyre dropped a bit quicker than yesterday, which was surprising, but the temperature's definitely up today. It's definitely played an effect on the circuit, but I'm mega happy to be back on the podium. Obviously them boys were a little bit faster than me today, so hopefully this afternoon we can go on better and try and find the next step of the podium.
And where do you think you can find that little bit extra just to bridge that gap between you and the Yamahas?
Yeah, there's a little bit I want to look at on the data. I think there's a few areas I can improve. We tried something for that race which maybe helped the tyre a little bit, but maybe cost me in a few other areas. So there's obviously a little bit that I want to improve, and hopefully that will bring us a bit closer and a bit more consistent towards the end of the race.
Second place in race 2 here at Donington Park, Bradley Ray for Rich Energy OMG Racing Yamaha. Brad, yesterday you were on the podium, today you've been on the podium, and it was another close fought race between you and your Yamaha rivals. Jason seemed to have a little bit of an edge on you in the closing stages. Was that how you expected it to be? I know yesterday you said that towards the end of the race it became a lot more difficult. Was there anything you could do for the next race, do you think, to bridge that?
We'll try to, yeah. There's a few areas where I think I can improve a little bit myself as well. Obviously, after following Jason for quite a few laps, we found something that we can maybe improve on. I wanted to try and sort of lead the race at the start to pull a gap, so we had a bit of a breathing space towards the end. But tried to stick with Jason for as long as possible, but just couldn't manage to stay there for the last sort of 4 or 5 laps. But now happy to be back on the podium with the second place today. Let's hope we can improve later. If not, another podium will be good.
And of course, another podium means you keep the championship lead. I know it's early in the season, but could you have hoped for anything more at this stage of the year?
No, not at all. I mean, yeah, it's nice to obviously have the championship lead, but at the end of the day, it's irrelevant at this time of the year. It's all about just getting podiums, getting the best results we can, which we're doing, and enjoying racing. So just keep doing what we're doing.
That's great, and congratulations, Brad. And our 5th different race winner so far of the 2022 Bennetts British Superbike Championship season for McCamm's Yamaha, Jason O'Halloran. Jason, yesterday you missed out by the narrowest of margins at the line. Today you had something extra over everybody else. Talk us through the race and how it went for you in your mind.
Yeah, it's amazing to win our first race of the year. Massive thanks to everyone at McCamm's Yamaha. We've been working away really hard for the first couple of rounds, and it's starting to pay off now for us. Yesterday we got close, really close, and then today I just settled into the race. I seen Brad taking off at the start, and I knew from yesterday that I could bring him back towards the back end of the race, so I just tried to not let him get too far ahead, manage the first part of the race the best I could, and then save my tyre and my speed for the end, which I managed to do. And about 3 or 4 laps to go, I managed to get a bit of a break, and then that seen us good to the end. So really enjoyed it. Long race around here. Very physical track. It's really hard on the body, and it's hard on tyres as well. So you got to manage the race. But really enjoyed that. Amazing to get another win. Not won a race since Silverstone last year, I think. Nice to get that done today, and see if we can do it again later.
And you had a bit of a gap over Brad at the finish. Race 3 coming up this afternoon. Everyone's clearly going to try and bridge the gap to you. Is there anything you're going to want to change for this afternoon, or are you quite happy with how everything is, and perhaps that would actually be negative to start working on some different changes now for this afternoon?
Yeah, I think if we make any changes, they'll just be small. There won't be big changes. I think we've got a good pace there. It all depends on what happens in the race. Who gets to the front, who wants to go fast early, who wants to save their tyre. It depends on who gets to the front and how they want to manage the race. But I'll stick to my game plan. I think I've got it figured out on how to get to the end. I'm not sure where I'm starting, but I might have a few people to get through on the first few laps, and then see how we go.